league's best, Jalen Ramsey. He's putting together an incredible season, now in double digits with 10 picks. It's the Rams and the Seahawks, and it's coming up next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it's a Week 9 matchups. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they can...
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals, but they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now back to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else?
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check some.
Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're a RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start. Got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, he shifts past him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. They'll look to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 8. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And the Rams at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here. You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bound that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And a good tackle there right around the 30, stops him short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, they can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! 2-2 that one. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn on the film, just be you, enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. These two teams all tied after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
They go to Johnson again. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff. Johnson. And some room to run now. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's got some space here. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Fournette running wide side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who's shaken up.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Back to throw.
They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Up the gun, Fournette. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Inside handoff now to Fournette. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Johnson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On play action, they'll throw. Going up top for Kupp. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll drop to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 14. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's a give to Fournette. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Johnson to return it. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
And now it's second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Let's go now.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. This one taken just inside the 10.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start by zooming out to Santa Clara. Arizona in town to face San Francisco, and it's the Cardinals who are out in front in that one. Marquise Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, we take the long plane ride back to Florida to check on the Dolphins at home in Miami. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And that matchup all even in their battle with the Chicago Bears. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half. And not much went right in those first 2 quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, for the Rams, it's been no contest in terms of the rushing yards. You see a much, much brighter picture there. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. He'll drop to throw.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Running from the gun, Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
That's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Second and 9 now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I'm not right. I'm not right.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
One advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Rams are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. And this offense on third down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now back to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Rams are going to get the football back at their own 17. They begin the drive with Johnson. And some room to work. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 163 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They go to Johnson again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. A give up the middle to Johnson. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
To Johnson again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
And he's certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Now this throw caught left side. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. Twisting away. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Again, it's Johnson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Open man downfield is Johnson. He'll get it inside the 20.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So the LA Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break.
with your goons, I'm bringing my gang. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning.